Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the floor for UConn, we've got Keith, and it's Joseph in at the 3 slot. Pass to Day. Martin against Terry. Martin goes in. And that one's good. Martin's got the first basket of the game for the Huskies.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Now here is Carter. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
UConn with the ball. Following the score by Kansas, Martin the screen, shot clock at 6. Keith's shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here is Gaines. The shot's good from Carter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
UConn with the ball. Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Keith. Terry grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Both teams will make substitutions. Carter against Jennings. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Carter against Jennings. Daniels kicks to Carter. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Frazier. And the shot no good, a bit short. On the floor for UConn. They've got Reed, and it's Jennings in at the 1. Out to the right wing. McGuire passes to Howard. He kicks it to Jennings. Reed dishes to McGuire. 6 on the shot clock from 10 feet out. Nice D from Frazier.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Now here's Howard. Reed kicks to Howard, dishes it to McGuire. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history, believe it or not.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, this team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Carter in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Gaines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Huskies, they've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the center position. Gaines the pass to Duncan. Carter right side. Now Gaines. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. And Kansas leads by 1.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Splitter sets a screen. That's into the Jayhawks' lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Day. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in '88 and 2008.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. Posey dishes to Jennings. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud.
Bossie's checked in for the Jayhawks. Here's Carter. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's Lee. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. UConn trails by 9. Carter in at shooting guard. And it's Boss in at the 5, roaming the paint. Reed kicks to Pierce. Jennings against Lee. Outside Jennings. Posey passes to Jennings. 5 on the clock. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. Sims. And they couldn't get the shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. Carter with it. Terry setting the pick for Carter.
Move the ball.
And the pass to Gaines. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Duncan dishes to Carter. 6 to shoot. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. Oubre can't get it to go. UConn trails by 9. 1:46 left to play here in the second half. Here's Splitter. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from heart.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
The Huskies on offense. 11-point game. Day kicks to Splitter. The feed now to Day. Splitter inside, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
We've got 1:13 left here in the second half of the game.
Has passed a good shot for a great shot.
There's a screen.
Let the game
Carter
come
kicks
to
it to Gaines.
They're forcing the issue
That's
too
in
much.
there. Carter with the assist.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
UConn trails by 8. Day kicks to Splitter. Shoots from 12. Rebound by Gaines.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Duncan, the pass to Carter. 43 seconds left in the second half of basketball.
Move the ball. Stick it
In the corner, it's Oubre. Carter on the wing. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Oubre. Carter dishes to Oubre. Carter on the wing, covered by Martin. Now here is Carter. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And Kansas leads by 10.